Indian scientist. Who is a scientist? The scientist is not a person who gives the right answers. He is the one who asks the right questions. This was quoted by a French anthropologist. A scientist would always be curious about the things happening around them. They would be on a constant research to find the answers for certain questions triggering them. Today, I would like to say a few words about three Indian scientists whose contributions has made us proud Indians. Aryabhatta, genius. Yes, no other word would be suitable to introduce this man. He was first of major mathematician astronomer from the classical age of Indian mathematics and Indian astronomy. His contributions to the field of mathematics and astronomy was of great influence in Indian astronomical traditions. Aryabhatta introduced zero in the decimal system, which is of great significance in the modern age. Without zero, it is impossible for us to do majority of the calculations. His other works in mathematics include the introduction of trigonometry, and he gave methods for the calculation of square and cube root of numbers. In the field of physics, his discoveries are of great significance. He put forward the theory that Earth revolves around the Sun and the orbit of Earth is elliptical rather than circular. Before that, people used to believe that Earth is the center of the universe. He also discovered that moon and planets shine by the reflection of sunlight. He found out the exact time of rotation and revolution of Earth. These are only some of his findings. His major works are written in Aryabhatta, a compendium of mathematics and astronomy which was extensively referred to in the Indian mathematical literature. India's first satellite Aryabhatta and the lunar crater Aryabhatta are named in his honor. Many national institutions are also given the name Aryabhatta for his great contributions towards our nation. APJ Abdul Kalam, the man who taught us to dream without a limit. He was the 11th President of India and an Indian aerospace scientist. Kalam was a BSc Physics graduate and an aerospace engineer. He started his career as a scientist at the Aeronautical Development Establishment at DRDO. Later, he was transferred to ISRO. He was the project director of India's first satellite launch vehicle SLV-3, which successfully deployed the Rohini satellite near Earth's orbit. Later, he joined DRDO as a director and implemented guided missile development program. He came to known as the Missile Man of India for his work on the development of ballistic missile and launch vehicle development technology. Kalam died on 27 July 2050 due to cardiac arrest, but his contributions to our nation has made him eternal in the mind of millions of people around the world. He was a great inspiration to many youth across the world. Kalpana Chawla, the first Indian born woman to go to space. She was an Indian American astronaut. Born in a small village in Haryana, Chawla excelled in her academics and went to obtain a master's degree and a doctorate. Her mother was an ardent supporter of her education at a time when it was luxury for many girls. Kalpana Chawla studied aeronautical engineering at Punjab Engineering College. At the age of 20, she moved to US. At the age of 26, she joined to NASA and worked at the research center. She always dreamed of going to space, and her first opportunity came at the age of 35 aboard the Space Shuttle Columbia flight STS-87, and the trip was very successful. At the age of 40, she flew on Columbia a second time with a crew of seven on flight STS-107 for a 60-day flight starting from 16 January 2003. But unfortunately, the space shuttle was broken apart, killing the entire crew. But Chawla had inspired many Indians to dream limitless. Many satellites and asteroids were named after her. She's an inspiration to a lot of people who love science. Before I end this session, I would like to say never kill the curiosity inside you. Be the first one to ask questions and never forget to appreciate the beauty of science. Thank you and have a nice day.